Hello family and friends, it's Kim here from Kim's Country Corner, and this weekend I am out at the Hancock Homestead because I have some spring pre-planting chores that need to be done. It's the last weekend in April, so we're getting closer and closer to our last frost date, which is May 10th. And but there are things that I need to do to get beds prepped for that planting. I can't wait to start planting. And so anyway, one of the chores, which I was not able to show you because of weather conditions, was I did get the cottage garden weeded, or like 3/4 of it weeded. And I still have a little bit more to do, but I need to decide what I want to do with those bushes. Anyway, and then last weekend, John helped me to develop a new flower bed over here on the north side of the potting shed. So we did that, and hopefully you have seen that video. And now this weekend, we're going to work on yet another garden bed, and that's going to be what I call the gate garden, because once you get down there, you will see that we have two gates set up kind of at an angle to make a flower bed. And I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I also got the potting shed halfway cleaned out. I got all the boxes unpacked, and I'm going to show you the tools today. And yeah, so I got all the boxes unpacked and hauled over to the chicken house. I did a little bit of sweeping because we had a lot of leaves and ladybugs blow in. It's not perfect yet. It still needs to be like wiped down and semi-dusted, and I still have a few odds and ends, like these chair cushions. I forgot to take them in, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to take them in and wash them. They are washable. And so yeah, there are a few things left to do, but I'm very happy to say that I'm now able to work in here. And this towel helps to block that window so that I don't have backlight. I need to figure out some curtains, but anyway. All right, so let me show you the tools that we're going to be using today. Now, the number one tool is our little Mantis tiller that John got, and he's going to show me how to work it today. You saw him use it in the triangle garden, and hopefully today you'll see me use it in the gate garden. I will have to tell you though, I'm not really feeling very good today, but I'm slowly getting my energy back. And this is one of the ways, is you just kind of have to push through until your body adjusts to spring and summer, and until my body can adjust to getting over what I had. And so yeah, I'm working towards getting my strength back. Okay, but anyway, let me show you the tools that I have gotten besides the Mantis tiller. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to do was to be able to edge around my different garden beds. I just think that's a really neat look. And so this year, I actually got two edgers because I wasn't sure which one I was going to like better. This one here is an Ames. And I liked it because it has this serrated blade. Okay, and it looks pretty sharp. But I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, so I did get a second edger. And of course, by having a second edger, both John and I can be edging at the same time. But this one is a garden weasel. And I have tons of garden weasel tools, and I'll show them all to you here in just a minute. But so this is a garden weasel edger. These two tools are new. And then I also got the the Weasel Claw Pro. Okay. All right, and so the reason I had gotten the Garden Weasel Pro is because I thought I had lost my original garden claw. Okay, the garden weasel garden claw. But no sooner did this arrive and I had it unboxed that I found this one. But anyway, once again, by having two, John can help, or I can take one up to the apartment and keep it up there for that garden. All right, so we have our garden claws, which are really nifty, like little hand tillers. Okay, they work very well. All right, and then I got John this cobalt steel shovel. John is much stronger than I am, and every once in a while he will manage to push so hard on the wooden shovel that he breaks them, he cracks them. So yeah, this one is pure steel and it's very, very heavy, but it's hopefully going to be much more durable than the wooden ones. In fact, he's already used this. He used it last weekend for the triangle garden. All right, so those are going to be my new tools: the shovel, the garden weasel, and the weasel edger. Okay, now let me show you some of the other garden weasel tools that I do have. So you guys know I've had this weasel garden claw for several years. This was like the very first garden tool I ever bought. Okay, then I bought this one, and this is a garden weasel. I think they call this a cultivator. Now this thing is really good for planting grass seed or even flower seeds, because it just makes nice little ridges. They're not super straight, but nice little ridges for the seeds to drop down in. And then if you go over it again, it kind of pushes that soil down on top. Now, you're not going to use this for, everything, but it works really well for grass seed, and it works really well for like zinnias, some of those seeds that you just barely want on top. All right, and I plant a lot of zinnias, so that has come in very handy. Okay, so then the next item I got was this weasel weed popper. And this thing is awesome for dandelions, especially. I mean, it works on all kinds of weeds, but it's the best thing I've found for dandelions, because I don't know if y'all can see that. There are two knives down here at the end, okay? So you put that over the top of the crown, you push down with your foot, and it goes deep into the ground. And then you give it like 2 or 3 or 4 twists, and that cuts all the way around that long taproot, which is very important to get that long taproot out, or else it's just going to come back. So yeah, this weasel weed popper, show you the end again. See that? It's perfect for dandelions. It takes out all kinds of weeds, but I use it for the dandelions. All right. Then, this is like the third garden weasel tool I bought, and that's because you guys have seen in past videos that we have apple trees, and some of them are pretty tall with the apples up above, and this thing will reach all the way up to the top of the apple, and this thing will reach all the way up to the top of an apple tree, because it also has, so you can do like the lower limbs like this, or you can loosen it up. It's kind of stuck. I'll have to have John look at it. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Or you can loosen up that knob and it will extend out to like almost the very top. All right. Oh, please don't fall. Okay, so this is called a fruit picker. See those? Those pull around the fruit, and you just drop it into the basket, and then you bring the basket down and pick out your fruit. All right. Then, okay, and then a couple of years ago, after having success with the prior garden weasel tools, I think they're just called weasel tools, but for some reason I always want to add garden weasel. Anyway, we decided to try this weasel nut gatherer. It's really funny because Jackson calls this his combine. But you're supposed to roll this over the ground, and then these wires will spread apart to pick up the nuts. You really have to push hard to get those nuts to go up in there. Let me show you. All right, so let me show you. So here's your nut on the ground, and a lot of times that wants to just roll right over. But if you push hard enough, that nut will pop in there. So the trick to this is find a group of nuts and then just push hard and they will pop between those wires. Okay. A lot of red handles through here. You see all the red handles? Okay, now we're going to change to orange. All right, so this thing here is one of my favorite tools to use myself. And it is a Black & Decker. Not sure what the official name is. Maybe cultivator. But anyway, it's a battery operated. I don't have the battery. Oh yeah, I do. It's a battery operated cultivator. So like anytime there is a bare spot out in the yard that needs to be repatched with grass seed, we can use this very easy to take out those weeds or yellow spots and replant grass seed. It's also really good if you have an area of weeds in your gardens to just gently put this in there. Well, actually, you don't have to do it gently, but to put this in there, and it will take those weeds out right where you want them. So, yeah, this is a handheld cultivator. Kind of like a handheld tiller, I guess, but it doesn't go very deep. All right, so those are all of my garden tools. Well, actually, this one we've had for a long time. Okay, and so this one we've had for quite a while, and this is our shrub trimmer. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's electric. You have to plug it in. But one of these days, when I have a little bit of money, I would like to get one of these that has the battery pack like this cultivator does. Okay. All right, so these are some of the tools I'm going to be using. I'm excited to try. Okay, there we go. So I'm very excited to try my edgers. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take the edger. I'm going to take the shovel, and we're going to head on down to the gate garden because John is bringing the tiller down with the lawnmower and wagon. So let's go. So John is helping me out by digging out these big clumps because my edger just was not doing it. So he's able to dig better. I think he's going to teach me how to use the tiller so that I can till it after he gets the big chunks out. Oh, John, I think you're gonna have to move this one. I can't get it. He has a plant ID on his phone. Tell me what the identification is after you get it figured out. Figure out what it was. They're calling it ryegrass. Well, I mean, that would kind of make sense. I think we do have ryegrass planted in a few areas around here. Well, not really planted, kind of native. Cart. This one's getting all busted up. Yeah, I bought this edger to do what John's doing. And it was just not having any part in this. But maybe in the future it will work. All right, now I have a couple more weeds I want you to take out. Can you take out these little things? Because I don't want the roots and seeds growing up in here. And I'm not sure cardboard will knock them out. I mean, it might, but I'm kind of in a hurry to get this planted this year. So I'm only leaving the cardboard on until the frost date, which will be around Mother's Day. Let's see, this is the last weekend in April, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, see, those roots go pretty deep. Here's some more up here. Right in there. Do you know what that is?
Not for sure.
Okay, well, he's gonna take a picture of it. I know that they have pretty deep roots, and that's why I don't think the cardboard is gonna get it killed in the short amount of time that I wanna use this bed. Hey, did you see that your mother's daffodils finally bloomed? I need to make note. I think I marked it on the calendar. I'll go up and show them. Okay, while you're looking that up, I'm gonna go show them these daffodils. Okay, friends, so the other day I was out here talking about the flowers, and I said, oh my goodness, I don't think the daffodils are gonna come up this year. And look, they did. Now, try not to look at the dandelions. Try not to look at the dandelions, because dandelions will grow where there's compacted soil. And I have not gotten the soil amended just yet. But let me show you these. Let me show you these daffodils with the tulips in the back. Aren't those pretty?
I don't know what variety that is. If anyone out there knows what variety this is, could you tell me? They are double-headed. They have yellow-orange center with white petals. So, all right. Did you get it figured out? Plantain. I wondered about that. That was going to be my first guess. And actually, plantain is a plant that you can use for eating like a salad, but no, I'm not going to eat it. So, all right, I will pick these up, but can you pick this one up? That's just too big for me. And put it in this wheelbarrow right here, because I want to save. Whoops, missed. That's all right. I think I might be able to. Yeah, I can get it when it's cut in half. All right, so now you're going to teach me how to work the tiller. All right, I'm going to get this on video so that if you're not here when I need it.
Well, you'll probably start now when it's warm, but usually pump this button about 8 times.
Which button? Show me again. That button about 8 times, okay?
And this switch is on.
Here, just a minute. Let me get a picture. Okay, okay, so then you turn the switch on.
Pull the choke out. About halfway in until it warms up a little bit.
Okay. One, choke, and then turn it on. All right.
Doesn't matter when you turn it on.
Oh, okay. And then pull this. Okay. So let me do this again. All right. So we go 1. That's what is that called when you do that?
That's a fuel bulb, I guess.
Okay. So we go 1 to get it prepped. And then we go 2 for the choke. And then we go 3 to turn it on. And then we are finally able to pull that. And we might have to pull it. Oh, good job. All right. Now, how do I get it to go? Oh, it's right there on the handle. And how do I get it to stop? Just let go of it? Oh my goodness, this is great. All right, now, here, do that again. All right, so this thing has a stand, and you have to remember to get the stand out of your way. Show them how lightweight it is, how you can just pick it up. That's amazing. I can pick it up too. I just can't carry it long distances, or at least not yet. Okay, great job purchasing this. And this is a, how do you say that, mantis?
Yeah.
Like praying mantis? Cool. All right, good purchase, John. Very good purchase. All right, so let me try it before you leave.
Chicanic said it was really good.
Who did?
Chicanic, she's on the internet
Oh, okay.
site like you do.
Oh, she has a YouTube site, and she said it was really good? Okay. Okay, so this is a 2-cycle mantis, and John said that you have to use chainsaw gas for this. Chainsaw gas is where you have oil and gasoline mixed together. But they have a bigger one, a 4-cycle one, and you just use gas, plain gas for that one?
Yeah, it's the same size.
Oh, it's the same size, but it's
4-cycle engine.
4-cycle engine. All right, so if you like what we're doing with this, go check out the brand. Warmed up?
It may just start right up.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go through the steps though. Press the gasoline bulb, pull out the choke, turn it on. Is that on? Turn it on, and then pull this.
I forgot about pushing the choke in. All right, try this again.
Dig.
Huh?
Pull it back and forth if you really want it to dig.
Pull it back and forward. Okay. Wow. Is that what it does when you get the grass spot?
And get over it and pull it back over. Pull it back over.
Okay, I'm not strong enough to do this yet. Thank you. We really should have done this last fall, but we were so busy with trips and family matters and other gardening chores that we just did not get down here to this. Okay, family and friends, John has gotten rid of all the big grass clumps. He worked it over once, but I really want to try it, so now I'm going to try to do a row or two by myself. All right, so here we go. I got to remember the stake. Gosh, this is so cool, John. It is so much easier than that great big one. I mean, I know the great big one has purposes, but man, for these smaller gardens and these tighter corners, this is perfect. Whenever you get ready to do the garden boxes,
I definitely want to get that on there. Because I think you bought it mainly for the garden boxes, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've just been finding all kinds of uses for it. Well, let me rephrase that. I've been finding all kinds of uses for John to do it. All right, guys. I have to take a break. I've been sick during March and part of April, and I just don't have my strength back yet. So I'm going to take a break, but then I am going to come out and rake this over and cover it. I think I might just cover it with plastic for now, but I'll cover it with something. So I'll be back later. All right. Hey, Paulo. Have you been helping? Yes, you have. You've been a good dog, haven't you? Yes, such a good dog. I know. You're so pretty and you're so happy. But you know what? I think you got a little bit fat over the winter like Mama. We're both going to have to start doing some walking, aren't we? Yeah. Of course, Mama's been sick and not able to quite do as much as she should be doing. But anyway, I'm feeling so much better, so we're going to start doing some walks, okay? You'd love that, wouldn't you? Yes, he says yes. All right. Okay, family and friends, so I went in, I took a little break, then fixed me some lunch, took another little break, and then came on out to get this finished. Thank God for John. He is such a hard worker and just does an excellent job helping me out with my gardens. My gardens are actually my project, except for the vegetable garden. He does do that. But the flower gardens are my project, but he's willing to lend a helping hand every now and then. He doesn't exactly like being on video, but I did ask him today if he would mind if I got some of him, and he said, as long as I don't have to talk. I said, nope, you don't have to talk, you just have to work. Well, he did end up talking a little bit about the Mantis tiller, to give you some information about it and to teach me how to use it. But I'm just so appreciative of the work he does that I don't care if he doesn't want to talk. He's a quiet person no matter what, but especially if you put a camera in front of him. All right, so now it's my time to do my job, and that is to rake this out. And then instead of covering it in cardboard, I'm going to use the black plastic. I have 2 strips of black plastic that fit along this pretty perfectly. So I'll put them down and then I'll just lay the boards on top. It's only going to be on there for, I don't know, 2 more weeks, I think. And then I'll be lifting it up to plant plants. But anyway, I want to keep any new seeds from developing. I'm hoping it will kill some of the old seeds. And yeah, so anyway, let's get busy working before I run out of steam again. All right, here we go. But I'll probably wait until I get all the way down to the end before I start picking up. Because as you rake, you just pull those big pieces with you. So.
butterfly I've seen this year. Tell you what kind it was. It's dark. Maybe a western swallowtail. I don't know. So the wind lately has been coming from the south and blowing this way. So I put the boards on here on this side because then if it blows, it's gonna it might blow this part over, but it won't blow away. And I'm gonna find a couple more bricks to put in here and another square piece to go right there. But I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm already winded again. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna call this it for this video. I wanna say a big thank you to all of my loyal subscribers, including Paulo, yes. And, okay. All right, so this is gonna do it for this video. But I want to say a great big thank you to all of my loyal subscribers that have been with me since August of 2015. This coming August, it will be 9 years that I've been doing YouTube. And then I also want to say a great big welcome to all of my new subscribers. So, loyal subscribers, if you hear me repeating things that you already know, it's because I want to welcome the new subscribers. So anyway, thank you guys for being here with me today. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to know more about what's going on in my corner of the world, hit that subscribe button to Kilm's Country Corner. And leave a little comment telling John that he did a really good job today and last weekend. All right, so talk to y'all later. Bye for now. And you always do a good job keeping me company, don't you? Yes, you do. You're my favorite. Paulo is soon going to be 10 years old, aren't you? Yes. All right, so bye for now. Okay, friends. So most of you know by now that there is always a little clip at the end, a little postscript. And my postscript today is going to be these beautiful white and light purple irises. See, they're kind of a white on top, but then they have these purple
leaves coming off the side. They're kind of a light purple. From a distance, they look white. If you know what kind of iris this is, please put it in the comments below, just like the daffodils, because these are ones that Emma planted, and I have no record of what she planted. So comment about the daffodils that I showed you earlier, and then please comment about these light purple irises. I'll show you the inside. Oops, sorry. There's the inside. All right. Thanks for being here.